Hello everyone, that little boy, he couldn't be happier about being trapped and then subsequently freed by firefighters. Welcome to First Coast Living, everybody. I'm Casey DeSantis.
Hey folks, I'm Curtis Dvorak. Happy Wednesday. So that grin has captured the heart of a nation, both here and at home and in the UK where this happened.
It is so cute. Okay, so this little 14-month-old was trapped inside his mama's car. So apparently mom left her groceries and, as it turns out, the keys in the trunk. Little Brandon somehow managed to push the locks down from the inside, locking himself in the car. So that's when these guys, the firefighters, came to his rescue, and they had so much fun with him. They eventually got him out, but they had to smash the back window because the little guy put a coin in his mouth, and they were afraid that he was going to swallow it. So little baby and mom are fine. But that little picture of him grinning, holding the steering wheel, has gone viral. It's too cute.
Keeping him distracted while they try to break into the car there and get him out. I actually locked parents out of the car. I was much older than that, but that was more. We've seen kids do that, just kind of funny. Like
Why
they
does that
learn
not
the lock
surprise
button.
me that that's something that you did probably
Careful.
multiple times?
You watch what you say. Madison will do it to you.
One of my biggest fears. Okay, Curtis, this headline is going to get your blood flowing. You ready for this? Okay, so the snowflakes over at Harvard are feeling a little bit stressed. And why, you may be asking? Well, Harvard is getting rid of a 50-cent daily charge for regular loan items, i.e. books, because apparently having to think about paying late fees can be really stressful. So Stephen Beardsley, who is the Associate Director for Access Services over at Harvard, said, quote, "We have witnessed firsthand the stress that overdue fines can cause for our students. Eliminating standard overdue fines and standardizing loan periods across Harvard's libraries should help students focus on their scholarship rather than having to worry about renewing library books every 28 days.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if it's, we've got student loan debt and they're worried about adding to that, but give me a break. You can't worry. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had a lot of late charges on books, but it's not what kept me from getting my work done.
Right. Shouldn't they have to prepare for responsibilities later in life too, right? So having the responsibility of returning something after a certain set amount of time.
If that's stressing you out, you've got no shot.
You're going to have some problems later in life.
If that's stressing you out. I mean, like I said, there was a lot of books I didn't return. And I actually, after the second year, learned that the library has all of my textbooks for each class. So I could just go check them out.
I thought you were going to say I learned where the library was.
No, instead of paying for them. Instead of paying for the books, I could just check them out of the library.
There you go.
All right. Airlines, listen up. So coming off the airline hearing on Capitol Hill yesterday, talking with lawmakers about the airline industry and what many have perceived as a major lack of care for their customers, American Airlines thought it was perfect timing to announce that they're planning to decrease the front-to-back space between some of its economy class seats by another 2 inches.
This is like on par with Frontier now in Spirit, like the same. And then I hear that United, they're getting ready to do the same thing, which you have to say your timing is impeccable.
Yeah, you didn't, maybe you weren't paying attention to what the lawmakers were talking to you about customer care. But
social media.
As long as the prices come down. If you're shortening my space, I'm paying less per square foot, so you lower my price.
I don't think how it's going to work. I don't know. We'll see.
I got to check if I'm flying American to
American or United.
I hope not. Oh, here we go. This is a show we all remember from, well, we weren't there in 1962, but the Jetsons. And article from Dipley says there's 11 things, and there's actually more, that the Jetsons got exactly right back in 1962.
So the cartoon, now fast forward to today, these things actually came true.
These things actually came true. We're going to show you a few of them. There's 11 things, but here's 4 of them. Video phones, and that seems like such a no-brainer right now, but in 1962, that was crazy talk. And that's just everyday occurrence now. A watch that entertains you with TV, which we have those.
Is that the Apple Watch?
Oh, sure, the Apple Watch. You can watch programs, you can call people. That's actually George's boss there. Robot vacuums. We thought these were crazy, but we got the Roomba.
I particularly like the cat dressed in the shark costume. Whoever pulled that video, kudos to you.
I like the duck, the little duckling on the side. Like I have no idea what that's there for, but I love it.
That's the best picture of the day.
And flat screen TVs. We look at this like it's, oh, that's a no-brainer. In 1962, the thought of a flat screen TV was crazy because TVs were an entire piece of furniture. They were massive.
Did they come down from the ceiling in the Jetsons? If so, I want to see that today. That's pretty neat. That helps with the cords that are hanging behind my flat screen TV that I haven't done anything with.
They got them now. They come out of the end of the bed. People have like a giant bed that
I need one
TV
of those.
raises up. Vegas has them, all kinds of stuff.
Neat. Hey, speaking of futuristic, coming up in a little bit, we're going to be chatting with the guys behind Forge Manufacturing. Have you heard about this? They're the first people to bring a 3D printer here to Jacksonville. And you might be saying, like, what in the world is a 3D printer? Well, we're going to find out. We're going to show you exactly, and they're going to be joining us live on set. Plus, Emmy award-winning tech guru Katie Linendahl is going to be here talking about how tech is overtaking our lives, and she has some good products.
She has some great products on the market. Talking about how it's
taking over our lives.
Making your house a smart house.
Smart house.
Alexa, all those things. So it's really cool. What a time to be alive, right?
But first, what better way to continue the show here on First Coast Living but to say thank you and show our appreciation to the United States Marines, because you, my friend, are going to have some fun with them coming up.
I'm going to see if I got what it takes. Got a pull-up bar in there. I'm going to see if I can join the Marines. Okay.
And he goes right now. We're going to see coming up in just a bit if Curtis is going to be able to walk on set and take that guy on right there in a pull-up contest. I think he has to do 28 in order. We're going to find out if he can do it over the course of a minute. After the break, and we'll be right back on First Coast Living.
Is that good? Enough?